What's up, witches? How we doing? YouTube has filters now, which is so cool. Should I try them? I don't know that I like them, but they exist. Maybe that one. That kind of works. What's up, witches? What's up? Hey, thank you for the like, whoever that was. What's up, y'all? How we doing? How we doing? Hi, Betty. What's going on, honey? If I'm gonna be an influencer, I gotta show you what I'm using, right? Fenty. Does anybody else use Fenty skin products, by the way? Because I love them. I have to admit, like, I'm not like a skincare person. I don't really know shit, honestly. But I do really like her. I use everything. I use the face wash. I use the fat water toner, though I don't use that often. I use the sunblock, like the Hydrovisor sunscreen, every day. And I use the cherry lip tart, as you can see from this empty container, also every day. I really like it, but like, is that really a surprise? Pretty much everything Rihanna does is amazing, in my opinion. I'm not like can't really say I'm like a fan of anybody. I don't really fan over people. I just sort of appreciate their talents and the things that they do or make if they speak to me. But that is one young lady that I gotta say pretty much gets it right every time. Wouldn't you agree? But what's up, witches? I am getting ready to go live on my OnlyFans for Topless Tarot Tuesday tarot readings. And I figured I would get ready with you guys because I just recently posted a thread that you can find on my threads or you can find on my Instagram. That was sort of a thought that was on my mind for the last couple of days. Can you see me? Am I like mad close? Because of something else that I posted that someone responded to on Instagram that like had me kind of thinking about something. And I figured I would share it with you guys because I feel like it's a very useful piece of information that I got. Can you guys hear the music in the background, by the way? Because I feel like YouTube's gonna flag this video because I'm playing like copywritten music. But shout out to Perrin of The Bronx is Beautiful, who I think is live on Instagram right now as we speak. But shout out to Perrin, who made me a whole playlist for getting ready for my OnlyFans lives. Isn't that sweet? So thank you, Perrin. That was very thoughtful of you to make me a playlist. That's so sweet. So I'm listening to it now. It's vibey, as I expected. But yeah, let me know if you can hear the music, because I feel like if you can't hear the music, then maybe YouTube won't flag me. So let me know. Let me know. LMK, LMK. Can I see the chat? You can hear it a little. Okay. All right. If it's not like super obvious, maybe they won't care. I don't really know the rules around here, as I often tell you guys during high tea, because I still don't know if I'm allowed to smoke in my videos, but I do. So. Okay, the beat is audible. Thank you, Sophia. The beat is audible, but the words aren't very clear. Okay, good. And hopefully it's not annoying you guys, that you can kind of hear the beat in the background, because it's, like I said, it's a really good playlist and it's giving me the sexy vibes that I need right now. the mellow vibes for getting in the mood. But I wanted to share this word with you guys while I got ready tonight, because if you follow me on Instagram at Alysha Kravetz, then you might know that a couple of days ago, I think it was a couple of days ago, I reposted a reel from someone that I don't really know. I think I might have followed them after I shared, just because I feel like that's the right thing to do when you jack somebody's shit, is to like follow them. But I wasn't following this person. And the post that they posted, I did not bother to like scroll through any more of their page and like get to know any more about them or anything like that, because it just didn't seem necessary. They had posted just like a piece of like Instagram information about like Instagram settings. So apparently they said it was because of the upgrade. I don't know if that's true or not, but they said that as a result of the upgrade, there was a change in what you could see in your settings. Do you guys into toes? Apparently there was an update that limits pages that have fact-checking violations. And if you know anything about like the Instagram fact-checking, metaverse fact-checking thing, when a page gets a fact-checking violation, or not a violation, but like a fact-checking flag or whatever, it's not because the information is untrue. It's just because Instagram and Meta have decided that they either can't validate the information, or because other people have said that the information might not be true. So it's not like it's objectively necessarily researched, but you'll just get like a little flag. You've probably seen it on pages before where it says like, you know, warning, this information might not be true, or it might have errors, or blah, blah, blah. Now, unless you live under a rock, you know about the conflict going on in the Middle East right now. And there are many people on the ground in G.Z. that are sharing firsthand accounts and video footage and updates about what is going on over there and who is doing what to whom. And many of those pages have fact-checking flags because according to Instagram and the Meta Monster, you know, that information, not that it's not true, but perhaps it has been disputed by some parties, or it has not been fully verified by like an outside third party or whatever. Now, there are many pages like this that I have begun following in the last several weeks, and this is probably true for many of you too, because I want to know what's going on over there, and I want to get my news from the source, or as close to the source as I can. So I'm following journalists, I'm following everyday citizens, I'm following doctors and people who are over in G.Z. and are telling us what's going on. Now, the setting apparently that went into effect, even though you are following a page, if that page has like fact-checking flags on their post, this new setting, or I don't know if it's new, but this setting that people are now noticing will limit whether or not you see them. And according to the description in Instagram, it's not that you won't see their posts. It's just that it will automatically put those posts at the bottom of your feed. So it's less likely that you will see those posts. Now, I don't know how you guys feel about it, and everybody can have their own thing, but I am not a big fan of that. I am personally not a big fan of the algorithm to begin with. I don't understand why, if I follow somebody, there should be any more science involved in whether or not I see their posts. If I follow somebody, it's because I want to see their posts, and I don't understand why Meta gets involved in that in the first place. I don't know. I'm following literally like 2,000 people. I definitely don't see 2,000 people's worth of stuff on my feed. I see like the same 20 people on my feed that Instagram decides I get to see, which is annoying. Hey June, welcome. I personally find that really annoying, so I don't like the whole algorithm thing to begin with. But then on top of that, you're telling me not only are you going to control whether or not I see posts from people that I follow, but now you're going to limit whether or not I see their posts based on Instagram's opinions about the validity of their posts. That annoys me. I don't like that. I want my feed to be as free from manipulation as possible. I want my feed to be just the shit that people post that I follow. If I follow somebody, that should be the end of the conversation. I don't want to know, oh, you've been in the hospital? Oh my God, June, I hope you're okay. What? I hope you're okay, my dear. Sending you prayers for healing. Yeah, absolutely. Timeline algorithms have completely effed up communication. Like, I don't get it. And then Instagram like came back and like gave us the ability to like turn that off. So you see everything in real time, but you have to go and like do that every time. It's stupid. It obviously it's, you know, for their money, it's for ad revenue and shit like that, but I'm like morally opposed to it. Like, if I follow somebody, just show me the shit they post when they post it. I don't understand why you have to get involved, right? So when I saw this post from this chick, I was like, oh shit, I want to see if that's the case. So I follow their instructions. I go into my settings, my account settings. I go into privacy. I go into content. And sure enough, that feature was turned on, default, reduce posts based on fact checking. And I was like, oh shit, it's true. It really is on. Let me turn this off. So I turned it off. And I felt like that was useful information for people to know, because if I didn't know it, probably you didn't know it. And I wanted to reshare it. And I'm very big on sharing information when I find out about it. I have been using my stories as best I can to repost any information from sources that I feel are credible about what is happening in G.Z. And I've just been filling my storylines with, and not just that, but Congo, Sudan, anything that's going on in the world that I feel like maybe people don't know about and they should. And I just feel like it's, you know, just doing my part, just doing the best I can, because the whole situation is fucked and makes me feel very helpless. And I'm donating and doing different things, but I don't know what else to do. So I feel like the least that I can do is, if I see something going on or somebody posting something, that I could just reshare it so other people know about it. So I decided to repost her post, but instead of putting it in just my stories, I decided to make a reel, so that at the end of the reel, you know, like one of those remix reels, I made like a remix reel or a sequence reel, whatever you call it, so that at the end of her explanation, I could show you where I went on my account to actually turn the feature off. So like because it's like, you know, you got to go to this and then you go to that, and then you click on this and you click on that, da, 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 and it seemed like a lot. So I was like, let me just make a little video of where I went in my settings so people can visually see it or whatever. So I posted it to my actual feed, and I got an interesting response from somebody that I felt like warranted a response. And their comment was basically that this person, whoever this lady is that posted about it, has like racist stuff on her page, or like whatever, you know, offensive things on her page, or discriminatory things. I don't really know, whatever their problem was with her. And here's my thing about it. Here's what like my message was. The information that she shared in this one post was very helpful to me. I felt like it was important, and when I went to my account, it turned out to be true. Does that mean that everything this person has posted is true? Absolutely not. Does this mean that everything this person has posted would be useful to me in life, or that I even want to be out in the world? Absolutely not. But this one piece of information was valuable, was helpful, and that is why I shared it. And I had to remind this person in my comments that, first of all, you're not going to tell me what to post on my page or who to repost on my page. You're not going to police me. You can ask anything you want, honey. If I want to answer it, I will. You know, you're not going to police my page and tell me what to post or who to repost or anything like that. So that was like that needed to be said. But aside from that, I wanted to tell the person that, like, look, the information is helpful. The knowledge is useful to have. And would I prefer that the information maybe come out of the mouth of somebody that I, you know, really like or whatever, or that is more like me, or that doesn't post things that I don't agree with? Sure. But that's not where the information was. That's not who the messenger of the message was. It just so happens that the messenger of the message was somebody who maybe has other messages that I don't agree with. And I feel like this is a really important thing for us to keep in mind as humans on the internet. Whether you are getting information about magic and witchcraft, or you're getting information about politics, or whatever you know, knowledge it is that you are trying to obtain, it's absolutely totally fine to call out people when they are problematic in whatever way. But I think we do ourselves a disservice if we simply dismiss and throw the whole human away, and every message and every piece of information that they share away, just because everything they say or everything they share is not in alignment with our own personal views. And that just had me thinking over the last couple of days, just in general, about how easy it can be for us to miss valid points or useful information, just knowledge in general, because we don't like or agree with everything that the messenger says or does. And I feel like what the internet is doing, social media in particular, maybe not the internet, but like social media is doing, is it's taking away our ability to be critical thinkers. It's making us really intellectually lazy. And it's basically making us fall into these camps where it's like, okay, if I agree with this person and I'm aligned with this person, then everything they say must be true and I don't have to check it. And that's not good. You know, we should be critical of every piece of information that we hear, whether it's coming from somebody who we generally agree with or someone we generally disagree with. Your favorite witch, your favorite person in the press, your favorite whoever, just because they're a lot like you or they have views that are similar to yours doesn't mean that all the information that they share is correct or accurate or useful or whatever. And the same is true in the opposite. Just because someone's not aligned with you, just because someone has different views than you, that you perhaps stand in complete opposition to, doesn't mean that everything that they share is wrong or not useful. And I feel like cancel culture, which is very much like a social media thing, is what has gotten us to that place where when someone does something or says something that we don't agree with, we want to throw the whole person away and act like everything they say and everything they do needs to be tossed out. And, you know, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right? Isn't that like a saying? Don't be so quick to throw everything out that you literally throw the good shit away too. This lady's post was helpful. It allowed me to change my settings because seeing posts from the people I follow matters to me. And I felt like if something like that matters to other people, they might also want to know about the setting. My decision to post that person does not mean I endorse, support, or even know what their views are on other things. Because I am able to think critically about what they posted and not be intellectually lazy and just dismiss anything that they say because I don't really like the package that's delivering it. And in the past, and it will probably happen in the future because I'm a work in progress and I'll probably still make this mistake even though I'm talking about it, I have definitely blocked my blessings and dismissed valid information or missed out on opportunities to be blessed because I was too quick to look at somebody and be like, oh, no, I'm not down with them. So there's no way, you know, what they're saying could be valid or useful or whatever. And I know we've all done it, especially on social media. Think about how many times you have been scrolling and you come across a post that might be helpful. Like you might actually be like, oh, that's useful information. And then you go and what do? You check their page to see how many followers they have. And when they don't have a lot of followers, it's like, oh, wait, maybe they don't know what they're talking about. But what does that have to do with anything? Or how many times has someone younger than you tried to give you advice, or, you know, whether they gave it to you directly or maybe they just posted about it online and you dismissed it as like, well, okay, what does this kid know about anything? You know what I'm saying? We do it all the time where we judge the messenger based on whatever, and we dismiss everything that they have to say without using our own ability to research, learn more, and see whether or not it's valid. I was watching this go down in real time when I stumbled across a page of like some 14-year-old internet whiz kid who is like, I guess he's documenting his process of like, what do you call it? He's like making a bunch of money or whatever on the internet. And he's like documenting the process of doing it. And he was putting up a post about like, you know, I'm going to make such and such amount of money in 30 days, or I'm going to grow this page from 0 to whatever in 30 days. And here's how I'm doing it. Here's my advice, yada, yada, yada. And the comments were just filled with nothing but older people bashing him, literally just because of his age, not investigating anything that he was claiming, not having done any of the things he's doing themselves, but literally in the comments just being like, yeah, all right, kid, like, what do you know? You're just 14. Like, all right, kid, come back in a couple of years, da 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 da. Meanwhile, I went scrolling through his page and I learned so much shit. And I was like, oh, I'm following this kid. Does that mean that everything that he's going to post is valid? Absolutely not. But I certainly learned a few things, and I'm glad that I went deeper and kept looking through his page and didn't just dismiss him like a bunch of the people in the comments because he happens to be a kid. Another example, I am like a more magical example. I was asking for help from a particular saint that is associated with charity. And when you petition this saint, it is highly recommended that as like an offering to them, as a thanks to them, you give to those in need in their name. And I was going somewhere. I was traveling to another state for a outdoor like coven festival or whatever, a witchy festival out in the woods, and my day was not going very well. So I was kind of stressed. I was kind of frustrated. I was feeling a little bit broke because I had to spend more money than I expected. And I was just like generally not in a really good mood. And this homeless person came up to me while I was like getting a coffee or whatever and was being a little harassy. They were in the coffee shop and the employees of the coffee shop were like, can you please get out? Can you not beg people for money in here? Blah, 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 blah. And they were like ignoring the coffee shop employee and trying to talk to me, you know, and the coffee shop employee is like, excuse me, stop harassing our customers, stop asking, da, da, da. And the person was like ignoring them and was like, please, can you give me, like, can you buy me a coffee or can you buy me something to eat? Like, I'm hungry. Can I get $1? Da, 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 da. And I was like in a bad mood and I was like, sorry, like they said I can't, like, go, like, can you go? And the person kind of looked at me and was like, you're really not going to help me? And I was like, sorry, like, you know? And as soon as they walked away, I realized I have fucked up. I realized that that person was sent to me as an opportunity for me to give charity in the name of that spirit that I had just that morning been at my altar asking for shit for myself, and I missed it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I think that was for me. I think I was supposed to help that person. There was something very like haunting about the way they looked me right in my eyes and said, you're not gonna help me? And I was like, please, homeless, unappealing, homeless person that's, you know, kind of causing a scene, you know? And I immediately regretted it. And I was like, oh shit. I think I was supposed to help that person. I was definitely supposed to help that person. Oh shit. So I pay for my coffee and I go outside. And literally this happened in 30 seconds. Like they walked out, I went to pay for my coffee. It took me 2 seconds. I had the cash in my hand and I turned around and I was gonna go find them and be like, my bad, here's my change, here's $1, whatever. And they had disappeared. And this coffee shop was in Port Authority. Port Authority is, if you don't know New York City, it's like our big bus terminal. And The coffee shop was like an au bon pain, and it's like right in the middle of a long ass strip that goes literally from one avenue to the next avenue. If you walk out the coffee shop and you look in either direction, it would take somebody 10 minutes to get in either direction, right? There's no way this person could have gone in 30 seconds 10 minutes away. So I walk out of the coffee shop and I'm like, where did she go? Where did she go? I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get another chance. I fucked up. There was another homeless person outside of the shop who was also asking for money. And I was like, hey, excuse me, did you see that lady that was just asking? Do you see that lady? And he was like, oh, yeah, I don't know where she went. He's like, she's here all the time. I don't know. I don't know where she went. And I was like, really? I walked up and down both ways. Yes, a whole Manhattan block it takes to go from one end to the other. There's no way she walked out. I went up and down looking in all of the other little stores, which are very open. You know, they don't have like doors on them. They're very open little areas. And there's just no way I would not have seen this person. She was homeless. She was very disheveled. She was like carrying bags. She would be really easy to spot. And I could not find her anywhere. And even the other homeless people who typically know where everybody is did not know where she had gone to. And I couldn't keep looking because I had to catch my bus and it was about to leave. So I went back to the homeless guy that I asked and I gave him $2. And I was like, please do me a favor. One is for you. One is for her. If you see her again, please give it to her. Did that happen? I don't know. But I had the most uncomfortable feeling for the rest of the day, knowing that I had been sent an opportunity to be blessed by being charitable to this person, and I dismissed them. And guess what? The rest of my day fucking sucked. I posted all about it on my Instagram. My bag broke open. My shoe, the bottom of my hiking shoe, fell off basically. Luckily, I had like electrical tape in my bag. I had to tape my shoe together. The bus driver that dropped me off practically almost ran me over because I took too long to get off the bus because all of my shit was breaking and falling apart like in my fingers. I had to beg somebody at a Dunkin' Donuts to let me use the bathroom because I had to pee and I had to like hike to go find the place. I was starving, like everything in the day was just really, really rough. Then I get to the end of the day and I miss my bus back, have to wait an hour for the next bus. And it was just one thing after the other for the rest of the day. And I knew in my heart and soul that that person might not have even really like existed. I mean, I guess they did exist because the other person knew who I was talking about. So it wasn't like I was seeing like a hallucination or something like that. But I just knew the way she looked me in the eyes and was like, you're not going to help me? And I was like, no, get away from me. I just knew that that was that saint sending somebody to me so that I could be charitable the way I had promised I would at my altar. And I blew it. I blew it because I was so busy judging this person and being like, ugh, homeless person making all this like, ugh, not listening to the staff in this coffee shop, like not being respectful of this coffee shop, like respectful, this person's hungry, you know? But here I am judging them for their behavior, and I missed my opportunity to get my blessings, basically, to be charitable to this person and get my blessings. And so basically what I learned in that moment is how dangerous it is to judge where the blessing is coming from, where the information is coming from, how dangerous it is for us to not use critical thinking and take a moment and focus on the message itself as opposed to who is delivering it. And like I said, there is nothing wrong with challenging people who are problematic or calling them out if they express a view that you don't agree with. But that does not mean that everything they say is now basura because you don't agree with some other stuff that they do or say, you know? So I just felt like I wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like that's useful life advice as well as useful spiritual advice. Don't block your blessings. Don't miss the message because you're too busy being judgmental about where it's coming from. You know? So anyway, I've been rambling and somebody said they had a question. Do I like jackets? Yeah. I mean, if it's cold. Sure. You know, I like a jacket. We expect the gift to match the box it comes in. Sometimes the ugliest boxes hold the nicest gems. Facts. And that's a great way to put it. So, yeah, I just, you know, I said that to that person. What? So, yeah. Anywho, just wanted to share that with you guys. Like, don't let the internet and social media take away our ability to form independent opinions about each piece of knowledge or information that comes our way. You never know where a useful piece of advice or important information or some guidance is going to come from. And there's a really good chance that it might come in a package that you don't expect or that you don't even like. You know? Or in the converse, that a package that you like might give you some fucked up, wrong ass information. That can happen too. You know? So let's be critical thinkers. Let's think for ourselves and take each piece of information and use it to benefit ourselves, even if it's not coming from a source that we would like go to dinner with, you know, spend the weekend with or whatever. So, anywho, just patting a little color on the face. For those of you who are just in the room, I'm getting ready to go live on my OnlyFans for Topless Tarot Tuesdays. I'm going to do tarot readings over there for a little while. But I figured I would come here first and share my thoughts on my recent thread. And I didn't put makeup on and stuff the last time I went live over there because it was only my second live. I'm just kind of getting used to the platform. But I'm kind of feeling more like, I don't know, I want to have more fun with it over there, and I want to really take advantage of the opportunity to, like, I don't know, be a little different, you know. I got a wig. Yes. I threw away all of my wigs back in the day. I used to have mad wigs. And I threw them all away because I went natural with my hair, as you can see. Started locking my hair. So I stopped at the beauty supply and bought a cheap wig to kind of complete the look. So I'm gonna let you guys see it. You tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I wanted to get this really cute, like long bob red, like ginger red color one. But it was too expensive, and I was like, it's not that serious. I'm not trying to convince anybody that this is not a wig, you know? So, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you guys what I'm using and stuff, but eyebrows are NYX pencils. The eyeshadow is MAC. The concealer is also NYX. The highlighter is Glotion. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I don't even know if they make it anymore. I got like 5 bottles of it when it came out, so I still have plenty. But the highlighter is Glotion. The blush is NARS. And the mascara is also NYX. I think the girlies, I'm supposed to tell you guys that, right? I used to be really into makeup for a while when I was a bartender. You know, because you beat that face, you make more tips. And I really, COVID kind of took it out of me. I was like, who the hell am I doing my makeup for in the house, kitty? No way. So I really fell off, and now I'm getting back into it. And I should probably Google like makeup expiration dates and stuff, because some of this shit is old. And I don't know if makeup just lasts forever. I think specifically it does not. So if I wake up with the hives tomorrow, y'all know why. Because I'm using old ass mascara. Mascara does get old and shouldn't be used. Oh shit, I'm gonna wake up blind tomorrow. Is that what you're saying? Thanks, Betty. Thanks. A little too late. I just put it on. A little too late. Okay. Oh well. This witch is just gonna wake up. Eyes shut. Eyes wide shut. Hey, Leslyn, welcome. Okay. Moisturize the lips. All right, what lip should we go with? Should we do like a spicy red? Should we do dark? I'm really into dark lips. Just in general, one of my favorites is, where is it? Okay, so I have some Sephora colors that I really like. This dark blue and this dark purple. And I feel like I've been wearing the dark purple a lot. So I think we're gonna do the dark blue, which I don't think matches, but. You sprained your ankle last Friday. Oh no. You sprained your ankle, June was in the hospital. One of my besties was in a car accident in her Uber. Thank God she's, you know, okay-ish. She's in a lot of pain and stuff, but what's going on, y'all? I need y'all to walk slower or something out there. Is a pothole? Okay. Got a little bit of liner on. The liner is probably also NYX, yeah. Retractable lip liner. And then this is the Sephora blue. Isn't that pretty? What do we think? Dramatic, exciting, seductive, electric. Yes. Okay, I like that. Okay. Okay. So obviously people cannot smell me on the internet, but I feel like scent is so like, oh my God, I love the way this smells. This actually was made by a local, I'm gonna call her a witch. She's a Reiki healer. I know the OnlyFans will not smell you, but listen to my theory though. How you smell is more about you than it is about those who smell you. Yes, people smell you and it's going to be good, but scent is one of our most powerful senses. And so if I put on perfume, if I put on things that smell a certain way, it shifts my energy. And like immediately I feel more like in the vibe of, you know, what I'm about to do. So that's how I'm feeling right now. And this oil is made by a local Reiki healer. It's a heart healing blend that I got at an event around here. And it smells so good. And it really is heart healing. And my decision to start an OnlyFans is all about healing for me. My page is free. I am not doing it because I think I'm going to be, you know, an OnlyFans star. I started this page because I really want to reconnect and reclaim my sensuality and my sexuality. Many of you know, if you don't know by now, I am getting divorced. And, you know, I've been with the same person for like 16, 17 years, and maybe even a little longer than that, like 18 years. That's a long time to be with one person, and it's a long time to be, marriage is it can be a very interesting thing. And obviously everyone's experience is different, but with mine, I really feel like I don't know if I would call it my self-esteem. I love myself, and I'm proud of myself. I have no problem like putting myself out there in front of people. I don't think I judge myself like overly harshly. I don't think that I have like a dysmorphic way of looking at myself or anything like that. But I definitely feel like my excitement about my own self and my own body in particular has really taken a hit from my marriage and just the way it all went down. And so for me, this page is all about reclaiming a part of myself that I lost touch with over the course of the last almost 2 decades. So that's why I'm doing it. So the perfume is really for me, you know. The leopard print is for me. The negligee is for me. It's all for me. If people tune in, I'm happy. It'll be fun. But I kind of don't care. I want to look in the mirror and feel the kind of excitement that I used to, because I didn't always feel this way. So I'm the opposite. I just like who I like regardless of how many subscribers they had. It's all about cool content. It's not popularity content, it's about being real. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I was saying about the chick that I posted. She had useful information. I don't really care that her other stuff is not my vibe, or that I even would disagree with what she said. That doesn't invalidate what she posted in that moment. I found it useful and I wanted to post about it. And when I was talking about this with somebody else, they were like, oh, well, about the chick who commented, who I kind of like corrected, they were like, oh, just block that chick. And I was like, no, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. That would be the same thing that I'm telling them not to do. Just because you came on my page and left a comment that I don't agree with doesn't mean I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna respond to you and tell you why I disagree, and why you're not going to do certain things on my page, but I'm not going to cancel you because you said one thing that I don't vibe with. For the same reason that I'm not going to not post what that chick posted because her other content isn't my vibe, if that makes sense. But anywho, I had to get wig caps too because I threw out all my wig caps. I have not been about this life in a long time. Yes, I am bringing my sexy back. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Y'all want to see the wig? Are you ready? You ready to see me transform into some other chick right now? Here we go. Okay. All right. So I definitely wanted like a redder one, and I'll probably get that after I make some tips on the page. Because I was like, I'm not spending money on this page. I haven't really made any money on it yet. It's a free, I made my subscription free, you know? So that means people will have to tip me. So whenever that happens, I will use that money to invest in the wig I really wanted. But this is what I got. So let's see if I remember how to put these bad boys on. Okay, here we go. Open the clip in the back. Okay, here we go. At the front? Yes. Ew. Hey, who are you, girl? Right? Who is this? Who is this? She's a different witch. Okay, you gotta get bangs right, because crooked bangs be crazy. Hey. I like the blue with the red, actually. It's giving like, I feel like there's like a, is there like a comic book character like that? Marvel character or something that's like, red hair, blue lips. Who am I thinking of? I don't really know movies and stuff, so. Okay, hold on. I forget how these go in the back. There's like a hook back here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Electra. Is that her name? Is that who it is? She's got red hair and like blue lips. That's what it's giving. But I was in a red vibe because I'm a Leo. Oh, Mystique? Yes, is that the one who can change into stuff? I love her. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, I'll take it. Mystique. Yes. That's who we are tonight, y'all. Mystique doing tarot readings. Okay. Yes. All right. Do we need jewels for this look? I feel like I'll untuck my ears so I can tuck this hair back if I want. I can do a little bit of that if I want. I like my ears out. I need an alter ego name. Okay, so I was thinking that, right? Okay, so my page over there is Topless Tarot Witch, right? But that's a lot of words. That's not really a name. That's more like the name of the page, right? But a name that was in my head was the name that I was going to be named if I wasn't adopted. And the word on the street is my original birth name that my biological parents had initially put on my birth certificate before a fraudulent document was created, was Veronica. What do we think? Should I be Veronica on OnlyFans? This is giving gold. I gotta do gold earrings. Should I be Veronica? Should I talk with an accent or something? Okay. We have to blot. We can't be having lipstick on the teeth. That's not fun. That's not fun for anybody. Who is she? Who is she? Is she Veronica? Do we like it? Are we with it? All right, so I know I did, where is it? Okay, so I know I did my, like the oil, the scented oil that I just put on, but I'm also gonna hit myself with some of this. Y'all, if you guys don't know who Hoodoo Moses is, get on it. Hoodoo Moses is one of my teachers, somebody that I've learned a lot from. And I mean, he is a modern day alchemist through and through. He makes these incredible creations that are usually based on like old ass recipes that he gets out of like ancient grimoires and stuff. And he's made this line of water-based expressions based on the tarot. And obviously I am a Leo, so my tarot card is the sun card. So he gifted me with a bottle of the sun expression. Look at these bottles, they're engraved, like etched or whatever, and each one corresponds with a tarot card. And this is the sun, and the smell is like bergamot and like resin and like firewood. You like Veronica? She's sassy, right? Oh my God, you guys, I fucking love this look. I love this look. I was hating on this wig because it wasn't the one I wanted, but I love it. Oh my God. I low key, high key, love it. And it's shorts, so it's not a lot to deal with. It's not gonna get in my way. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, yes. Great. All right, so it is time to head to my tarot table. I'm gonna take my expression. We're gonna take my lipstick for touch-ups. I'm gonna blot right now so I don't have blue teeth in a second. Yeah, copper is a magnifier and a cleanser, a powerful cleanser. And that is what this page is for. Spiritual cleansing, healing, expression, being free, being able to be yourself. No limits, no copyright violations, no, restrictions on what I can do, say, be. Okay. Yes. Oh my gosh. I love this. I might throw this on every once in a while just to go to the supermarket, just to be like a new chick. But how cute is this, guys? Yes. Who can transform like a witch? I mean, we're literally shapeshifters out here. Okay? We are literally shapeshifters. I love this. Okay, perfect. I was supposed to be live at 9, but now it's 10, whatever. I literally said in my first live, when I went live over there for the first time, I was like, just so you know, I'm gonna be late. And speaking of copper, I'm gonna put on a copper bracelet. I'm gonna be late. I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna be late. That's what's gonna happen. I said that in the first live. I was like, hey, nice to meet you guys. This is my first time going live on the page. Welcome. P.S. I'm gonna be late. Okay, I think I'm also gonna put on this ring for a little flash. I did my nails too. I actually didn't mean to do my nails, but I'm sending my niece like a UV nail kit thing for Christmas, I guess. And I made a tutorial video for her how to use it, so I accidentally ended up doing my nails. So we got nails, we got some jewels on, we got a new wig, some makeup, and an outfit that is not for YouTube. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna hop out of here. I pray that the message that I shared is well received, and that we all take it to heart and maybe just keep it in mind that our blessings, that the messages that we need to hear could be coming from anywhere, in any package, from any place. And let's not dismiss them right away because they're not coming in a package that we would expect or that we prefer. Let's stay open to learning new things, experiencing new things, finding out new things, and be critical, and use our own brains to analyze everything, as opposed to putting things into boxes and lazily dismissing or accepting everything that's in the box or everything that's out of the box. So, anywho, thank you all for tuning in to this Get Ready With Me surprise live. If you would like your spirituality with a side of sensuality, your tarot with a little bit of titty on top, come meet me over on my OnlyFans. I don't think I have to say the name. You'll figure it out. You'll come find me. If you're really about it, if you're really into it, if you're really down for what's about to go down, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, you'll come find me. I'm sure there's info in the description of this video. Maybe. You'll figure it out. I trust you. All right, to everybody else, have a really great night. I will see you guys later. I'll see my Coven Witches next week. Book club on Monday and High Tea Live on Tuesday at 7. Blessed be, witches. See you later.